Oh, hello Sagittarius. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If Sagittarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Sagittarius, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're somebody who is very reliable, you know. I feel like you show up when you say you will, you know. You hold up your end of the bargain, so to speak. I feel like you function well as part of a team. I know you don't always like to be part of a team, but you do function well in that role, you know. And it seems to me like this is a quality that really needs to be brought out right now. You know, this is something I think that you need to utilize, is your ability to work as part of a team, to be part of a group, because there's something going on in your life right now that just seems like it needs the cooperation of other people in order to really get something going, to really solidify it, take this 3 to a 4. You know, bring it from the realm of idea down to the realm of, you know, practical reality. Okay. So I feel like Spirit's kind of saying that you need to pull out your charm, you know, and try to function well inside of some group. Now, I don't know if you're already part of a group, if this is a work thing, if this is something to do with family, I don't know. We're going to put this card into some more context and see what's going on, because this shows your commitment to something. Okay, this shows that you're working on something, right, that means a lot to you. And I think you know, this card's all about the blood, sweat, and tears, right? So you're aware of what it's going to take to get this thing together and get it successful and really, get it off the ground, so to speak. Sometimes I think of this card as one of those drones, the toy drones, and they have the fans on the bottom spinning. And if each of those fans are spinning at the same rate, the same speed, this drone's going to lift off perfectly, right? But if something's not spinning fast enough, or maybe too fast, things going to just flop right over, right? So it's about knowing what it's going to take to get this thing done. And sometimes you got to do the difficult thing that maybe you don't want to do, and that's either ask for help or get somebody else in to take care of some things that may be a problem for you, right? Let's put this card into some context. Let's see what's going on here. We've got our 3. Oh, 3. Look at that. Fire and earth. 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I can see that this is your baby. You don't want to share it. You don't want to ask for help, right? There's a Knight of Pentacles, an 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, and a 10 of Cups. Very nice. So it is something that's going to bring you a lot of satisfaction. It really is going to come to fruition, and it's going to be intensely satisfying. Okay? I think it's important that we come together with the right person or the right group of people to really put the finishing touches on something. Yeah, here we have a 9. Look at that. We got some good cards. We got an 8, we got a 9, we got a 10. We got the Lovers card and the 2. This is interesting now with the Lovers and the 2 of Cups. And we have a Queen. Of course we do. The Queen of Wands, which is one of the Sagittarius power cards. It is a mutable fire energy. And the 2 of Pentacles. We have a lot of good cards, and I think there's a lot going on here. It seems very simple, but I think it really is. It's something fairly complex. I wonder if even this is, I don't want to bring up the romance issue, but this might have something to do with romance. This could be the first time ever on this channel. This is the exclusive. This is a reading that may be about romance. Okay? This is definitely about an intimate union or partnership one-on-one with somebody that I think is going to help you to fulfill your life and bring you ultimately what you, the opportunity for you to build and grow what you really want in life. Okay? So it feels like this is, it's almost like, I almost feel like you're doing this very wonderful work in life, but in order to take it to the next level, in order to really get this 10 of Cups, the real fulfillment, the icing on the cake, so to speak, it might be to have this person to share it with. I mean, that might be sort of what we want right now, if we really think about it and feel it. Yeah. We're going to select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. We're going to set it down right here and put our little boba tea right on top. If we can get it to stay. Now, my daughter gave me this little plastic toy boba tea thing. She knows I like to drink tea down here during my readings, so she made this little boba tea for me. It's actually an interesting reference to what this channel was called when I first started it. 2.5 or so years ago, this channel was called something else. It wasn't called Dove and Serpent Tarot. I don't know if any of you remember those first few videos of what they were like and what they were called. I don't think you can find them, so don't go looking back through the channel history to see them. I don't think they're posted anymore. The original videos of my very first readings. Anyway, if you have a prediction for this mystery card, though, put it in the comments down below. All right, let's practice our intuition. Now, let's look at some more interesting stuff here. The only major arcana energy we have is the Lover's card. So this really is about the union, okay? This really is about finding the right partnership. It's a conjunction of forces, okay? It may not be romantic. This could be talking about the right business partner, the right friend, the right company to work with, the right vendor, the right manufacturer, the right distributor, the right publisher, right? That sort of thing. In order to really make this dream a reality, I feel like you need to connect your energy with the right forces in order to bring everything about and get this ultimate satisfaction. 10 of Cups. This is everything. This is dream come true, right? Dream come true. Spirit's showing me that you have something on your wall that is like, it's either like the poster of your like ideal thing, or it's like, it's your own schematic or your own drawing or something like that that's sort of related to this. I feel like it's posted up on the wall somewhere. I think really as like a sort of, as an altar, even as something that we daily kind of worship and before we get started with our work, we sort of, we tap into that energy. Yeah. So you got your major arcana. Got fire and fire. We've got water and water. What we're lacking here is the air energy. Okay. And then we've got earth, 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 a lot of earth. The focus here is on crystallizing, solidification, materializing, manifesting, right? Manifesting your will. And that's what we have here with the 3 and the 3, right? Such great potential. This is really a project or an endeavor or a will or an idea, an inspiration, something that you're trying to manifest that is very, very significant to you. I think that this really it's going to change your life, basically, right? We've got this fire and earth, and this is, I think part of your core identity, whatever this thing is. Now, maybe this is you realizing that, life is a little bit incomplete if we don't have the right people to share it with. This could be saying that this is your life's work, and you just need the right outlet, the right medium. You got to partner up with the right publisher or record company, or you know what I mean, in order to make this a reality. Yeah. fire and earth, but still in potential form. You understand what this is. You know that it's basically you. And this is, this is your baby. This is your identity. And so I feel that you're a little bit reluctant to enter into any kind of partnership, whether it's romantic, platonic, or business, because this is your thing, and you don't want to have to compromise or anything in the process. Okay, but right now this is it's not manifested in the real world. This is still either idea, this is still either, I don't think planning, but this might be something that you're sort of, something that you're still working on and tinkering with, let's say in your garage, It hasn't yet been distributed to the wider world. Okay, it's like it's not quite yet ready for production. Yeah. You're still developing something. And we could be talking more spiritual, more abstract, that this is our identity that we're trying to really establish and really solidify. Maybe this is our life path. Maybe this is something more toward family or, that sort of thing. Okay. But the advice here is very, very clear. And the Three of Wands is your identity. It's also an examination of your will. Your body, your heart, and your mind are in this, right? Your will is set on this. There is no doubt about it that this is a pure expression of yourself, right? And something's already working. Something's already, in development, or you're still engineering something, but it's already in motion. But this is something that you feel is worth every effort, right? This is the card of virtue, and you know that you are doing the right thing with this. Now, this could be, again, a work thing, could be a business you're starting, could be a creative project, could be talking about just your more general life. It's something that means the most to you because it is you. It is an expression of you. It is your will in motion. Right. Underneath the surface, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles looks at the future. Right. It's a very good thing to do. We have the Queen of Pentacles looks at the past. Knight of Pentacles looks at the future. Okay. Then we have all this other energy that I think is supposed to be looking at the present. But in the future, you see what your goals are. Basically, the Knight of Pentacles is looking at the Ten of Cups, looking right at it, thinking, that's my dream come true. That's the perfect life. That's the perfect life, and I can't wait to get there. Pure just bliss and abundance. To see that in your mind's eye, to have that spiritual vision of that future is a wonderful thing. Wonderful thing. But from there, the Knight of Pentacles has to sort of reverse engineer it, work your way backwards to figure out what we need to do to get there. See, this can see the future, can see the destination, but cannot see the road to get there. And that's what we need right now. Maybe that's why there's no swords cards. Maybe the absence of the swords cards here is because we don't have the plan exactly, and maybe we don't have the right communication, the right interpersonal relationships, because the air energy is about the exchange, right? And it's usually, the swords are usually not very good, right? We don't always want swords cards. There's only a couple of them that are really A1 choice swords cards. The rest of them are kind of like a little more shadow than light, So it's okay that we don't have them, but it just shows that we, and especially with the Knight of Pentacles, it shows that we need to establish a little bit of a path or a plan to move forward, okay, to get to that goal. And this is underneath the surface too. This is something that's down beneath the conscious level. So I think you already know the vision of the future, but Spirit is saying, look at it again. Look at it again and confirm that this is what you want, and then kind of ask yourself if the right partnership, romantic or otherwise, is going to help or hinder you getting to this best life, getting to this dream come true, getting to this ultimate bliss and abundance. Okay, so think about your goals again and think about the path that you may have to take to get there. Because Spirit's saying that there is this conjunction, a union, a collaboration that needs to take place, whether it's on a romantic, platonic, or business, spiritual level, whatever it is. That you're not an island and you cannot do it alone, basically, right? The Eight of Pentacles back here is, it's patience, it's prudence. This is how you've been proceeding. I think it's been very diligent. I think you have a strong attention to detail. I think you're okay taking your time, and it's almost like you're running a business and you're creating some sort of wonderful product, right? And you're in the garage building it yourself, and it takes maybe days, weeks, months to build this thing. It's perfect. Every little detail is just, it's a quality product. And then you sell it, and then you take the next order, and you do it piece by piece. Slowly, carefully, diligently, with an eye for detail. And it's a quality thing. It's going to take a long time to get these things done. It's like a chef who is, creating these wonderful dishes, one customer at a time, one plate at a time. And it may take weeks, you got to grow the vegetables, and then you've got to do whatever you do to the vegetables, and you got to cook them the certain way. And so one plate of food may take months to prepare, if we have to grow the vegetables first and all that thing, which kind of is what we're doing here. I feel like things are going very slowly, but they're very well made. You think of a chef, then hiring some people, getting into a professional kitchen and hiring other sous chefs and things like this that can, that can work on these other little components of the dish. And yes, it's important that each component has the same quality. Right? And that's the executive chef's job, is to make sure that the sous chefs are working to the executive chef's standards, right? You have high standards of quality for yourself and for whatever you're doing in life, for whatever the work is that you're doing. Maybe even for your choice of partners, your choice of collaborators, you're looking for quality, okay? So the Two of Cups is up here at the top because this is you looking for someone that is going to match your energy. You're not going to hire somebody just to hire somebody. You're not going to get into a romantic relationship just to be in a romantic relationship. It has to be somebody that is simpatico. It has to be somebody that holds your values, that loves the way you love, that is into this just as much as you are and has the same attention to detail, the same standards of quality. Yeah. And so this is the executive chef hiring all the right sous chefs. Maybe there's some training that needs to be done, right? But they have a high standard of excellence. And so that person can be trusted that if they're just making, the garnish or something, or the sauce, that they have a very fine-tuned attention to detail, just as you do, so you can trust that it's all going to be part of this quality product at the end. And I think that's how you're kind of going about choosing friends and lovers and business partners and things like this, right? And so it's kind of a slow process because you're kind of looking for needles in a bunch of haystacks. You'll find them, right? You'll find them. But it may be a slow process, okay? Spirit's saying that there's a connection to New York. I don't know, city or state. Wonderful area, New York. Used to love going upstate. I had some friends upstate New York, Albany area. I don't know what the connection is there. That's something that, I don't know, if you have people there, if it's a location for something. But in the future with this Ten of Cups, this is beautiful. This is, again, fullness. This is a life that has everything you want now. This is dream come true. And I think that this dream involves, because that Two of Cups is at the top, I think that you're kind of saying, look, there's one cup missing. There's one cup that I need here that's not full. And I think for some of you, this is romantic, And I think it is kind of us looking at this ideal dream come true life and thinking, I know what's missing. And maybe that's intimacy. Maybe that is having quality people around you, having help, having love, having support, feeling that you're not in this by yourself, you know. So I feel that this is the realization, perhaps even that you've succeeded very, very much in life already. You've already achieved so much, and now the last little bit to put you over the top here is going to be to find that quality person that you can share it all with. Okay. So for some of you, yes, it's very much going to be romantic. Okay. And it very, very well could be a Gemini person. Okay. I'm getting a Z name like Zorro. I don't know who the Z person is. I don't think I know any Z name people. I think I do. I think I know somebody. I don't know. But the Z name person is in your life or will be in your life. Okay. We're going to talk about the path of the serpent now. And as we do this, I would like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. It doesn't cost anything. Leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Let's talk about this 9 of Pentacles. It's a card of gain. It's a card of visible signs of progress. And I like that we're going from that 8 now to this 9. I feel like things are starting to speed up. I think this is this is you realizing that you are very close to your 10, your perfect 10 life, right? 10 of Cups, whatever. With this card, I think that, there might even be, well, for some of you, this partnership really could be an investment partnership. It could be somebody that really is going to help you expand the business, right? So it could be somebody that is willing to invest money in you, in your efforts, in your work, okay? Because I do see that the financial component of life is increasing, especially as when we look at we have this sort of equilateral triangle, right, of earth, earth, and earth in the corners here, the 3 angles. And so I feel that this is really your studious, hard work, attention to detail, is really going to start paying off, and things are going to start changing. Things are going to get a lot busier for you. And whatever, now this might not be related. It could be totally different things. Maybe this reading isn't really a work or financial or creative reading for you. Maybe this is romance, right? But however you make money, whatever you are doing with your time, whatever work you're doing. When I say work, I don't just mean your job. I mean, whatever you're burning calories doing every day, that's going to increase, and you're going to see a lot of gains in that area. Okay, so seems, whatever the work is that you're doing, the financial stuff's going to start improving. You're going to see more and more work, right? More and more orders coming in or whatever. So it might be really a good time for you to focus on this Lover's card and really work on uniting yourself with either people that can help you handle this increase of business, or to get some intimacy in your life, or if you have intimacy in your life now, to focus on that, right? To strengthen your bond with that person, okay? If you're in a relationship now, I think marriage is in the future, okay? Because I see something adding to it. I see there being something more to that relationship already, right? So either way you slice it, I feel like there is a stronger sense of connection and intimacy and partnership, collaboration, conjunction in your life, okay? This is the moment where your path crosses the path of somebody else that is perfect in your situation, perfect for you right now, And so this could be really, again, somebody that has that has the same standards of quality that you have. So it could be coworker, it could be a business collaborator, a partner, it could be an investor, it could be a romantic situation. Okay, it could be kind of leveling up in the romantic area. But with everything else in your life sort of increasing, it kind of is like with the 9 of Pentacles, it's saying things are going to get really good. Let's make sure that we've got our people around that we share it with. This could be just the card of family altogether. Maybe this is the card that says we got to just bring your family close to you, because now's the time where everything's going to get better in your life, and you're going to want people with you to sort of celebrate with you and to cheer you on and to share it with. Yeah. What we see in the position of the obstacle here is, of course, your power card in the obstacle position. What? Yeah, because this is, I think that this is your resistance to letting too many people in, your resistance to people getting close to you. This is the Queen of Wands. This is sort of the opponent to the conjunction, right? This is an individual, and this is your will, your baby, your life, your business, and it's kind of like, in a way, it's saying, we don't want to share it with anybody. So this, I think, is, in some ways, it's related to what we've always been talking about with you, is your ability to slow down with this effort. You are like this arrow soaring through space and time that just won't quit. That there's almost no resistance to that arrow flying through time and space. But sometimes you've got to slow down, right? And enjoy the people that are around you and find the right people to have around you. So the obstacle here really is your ambition. It's your concentration, your focus on whatever this Three of Wands is, whatever the central focus of your life is that we're talking about here. The obstacle really is you sort of letting your guard down, letting the water in, letting this other person in, and accepting. It's kind of like if you're hiring, let's say you're a manager or a supervisor or a business owner, and you're trying to hire some good employees. With this card, nobody is good enough. It's always like, we'll call you. We'll keep your resume on file. We'll call you. Don't call us. We'll call you. It's sort of no one can live up to your standards. Well, the Two of Cups, of course, is your standards. You want somebody that has high standards just as you do. But we have to realize that we want somebody who is motivated to have high standards, but we don't expect people to be perfect, just automatically. That's why the executive chef will hire the very best sous chefs that have the dream, that have the vision, that have the standards. And then, of course, we gotta work together, and we gotta sort of train each other, and we gotta get into a flow, get into a harmony, and then things will be, as perfect as possible, right? A well-oiled kitchen, as they say. And I think that's really the Two of Pentacles, because we don't expect people in our lives to be perfect. So we're interviewing for people, and we're going to reject everybody because nobody is already perfect. Nobody is exactly what we want or what we need, or exactly on the same wavelength as we are. So with the Two of Pentacles, I think this is finding the people that hold the same values that you do, that have the Two of Cups along with you. They have a commitment to quality, right? Or they share the same beliefs or values. They're on the same page. It seems like they're simpatico, right? And then we sort of go through the ups and downs of life with them, and we grow together, and we learn together, and we become better people together. And it's sort of like the training of the sous chef. You can get the best sous chef that's out there. They're still not going to be perfect for you because they've never worked in your kitchen before. They've never made your dishes before, right? So we're going to go through a few crazy nights of service, and then eventually we're going to start vibing, or we'll see if there's a vibe. Maybe there's not. But to reject somebody automatically because, you don't already know how to make my beef Wellington. Oh, well, then I can't hire you. Well, that's absurd, right? So this is, I think, a lot of days going by with this energy and easing into it, and we're sort of growing and changing and learning. The other party is growing and changing and learning, and it's sort of like all the people in the kitchen. After a few terrible nights of service, they start getting into a flow. They start getting into a rhythm where they can handle the ups and downs. and almost like read each other's minds and stuff, you know. It really becomes a dance, yeah. And we only know that, we can only realize that when we go through the process and try it out. That's why you may hire somebody and be like, okay, 30-day trial period, okay. Because in those 30 days, we're going to see if this is a good fit. Yeah, if this is a good fit. Could be square peg, round hole, right? Could be it could be the round peg, round hole. I don't know, never mind. Let's look at the mystery card, yeah. Let's see what this is going to be. I want this to be another card of union. I want another lover's card. I want more water energy, I think would be pretty nice. Maybe the world or the universe card, kind of showing that this is now something that's complete. It feels like life is complete. Yeah. If you have a prediction, put it down in the comments. Here we go. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles, to me it feels like that you're hiring a new bright-eyed and bushy-tailed kid right out of culinary school. And they have this wonderful vision. They have this high belief in quality that they are, that they're eager and they're curious and they're ready to go and they want to learn, and they haven't yet been broken down by the industry. You know, they're not an old salty dog that is just doing things their way and is a little bitter already. This is somebody that is ready to work, ready to learn, ready to explore. You know, but I feel like it's somebody that has heart. It's got that Two of Cups in there. So to me, it feels like this is really, you finding the right partners, and I don't even think it's necessarily romantic. I think the romantic stuff maybe is a separate thing, but I think there's also this need for someone to sort of help you do what you do, someone to work with you, so that this can grow and become complete, and really we can achieve this fulfillment. At the same time, if we are talking mostly about the romantic stuff, I think this card would be you. Realizing that in this new situation, in this new partnership, let's say you start dating or you get into a romantic situation with someone, this is you realizing that you have a lot of growth to do too. Not just them. It's not like I'm perfect and you've got to show me that you can grow to match my level. I don't know about that. I think this is about all of us realizing that this may be new territory for us, or unfamiliar. We haven't been here in a while. So this might be an opportunity for us to grow and us to look at things through a different lens and realize that we can grow and mature too. And we need to. Always. All of us, I think this is a very good reading. I think that this is very important advice. Spirit needs you to listen to this. Okay. We're going to do an extended reading too. If you want to stick around, there is a link up top. There is one down below. New readings for Sagittarius are on Wednesdays and Sundays. If you don't want to watch the extended readings here, go to the website, doveandserpenttarot.com. Leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Let me know how you're doing. If you haven't subscribed here to this channel, though, please do. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.